afternoon, everyone. This is Shayla. Welcome back to my channel. And holy beach, Batman, this journal is a beast. I started this beach theme journal sometime last year. I think I started it actually last spring. And then I don't know what happened. I just wasn't into it, so I had to put it away because I do not like to work on anything if I'm not feeling it, because to me it doesn't come out well. So I put it away. Several people sent me tons of things for this journal, and I felt bad that I just couldn't finish it last year, but I finished it finally this morning. And as you can see, it's beach, ocean beach theme, and it's called Life is a Beach, and it is massive. I mean, I worked on the pages. This is the first journal that I ever made. Worked on the pages first before I actually did the cover. And when I was done with the pages and seeing how bulky it was, I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, look at the spine, how big that spine is. Now I'll give you the measurements in a minute. So like I said, a lot of people sent me items for this journal. I wish I wrote all their names down, but you should know who you are, and I thank you so much. I'm sorry that it took me a year to get this done, but it's finally done, and I'm hoping everything's still together because some things were still drying. Okay, so first the measurements. The cover size is 6 by 8.5, and there's a 4-inch, I repeat, 4-inch spine. That's the biggest spine I've ever done. And let me tell you, putting this together was a challenge because I used, I wish I had some of that paper, but it's handmade paper that I got in a journal. Let me see, do I have any of it? I don't see it right off, but it's kind of like paper and material at the same time. And when I decorated the pages, they became floppy, so it was a challenge to get them sewed into the cover. But I did it. I just took my time. I did a signature or two, and I walked away from it, and then I came back and did a couple more, and you know, I just did a little at a time because it was a little frustrating for me, but I finally did it, and it's worth it. Okay, so the cover I covered, I'm going to show you the back cover so you can see. This is material that I found, I believe, at A.C. Moore, and shh, don't tell my husband, but this was supposed to be for our curtains in our master bath, which we haven't finished yet. So shh, don't tell him. But I used it because it goes with the color scheme. I'm hoping he doesn't notice. Oh my goodness. So I used that for the cover. Then inside I used some paper that somebody had sent me, and I did use one or two kits, which I will try to remember to link below if you want to go get the kits. And yeah, I used, like I said, I used some items that people sent me. I used some 3-dimensional stickers I got at Michael's, some from the Dollar Tree, and if I can remember where I got them, I will let you know. Okay, so on the front cover I have some of this, like what do they call this mesh type material. I actually got that at Halloween, but it reminds me of the fishnets that you get, and I was hoping to go back to the store to get some fishnet that you use for decoration, but I just never made it to the store. But some of the stuff I recycled from other things, like this beach word here is actually from a pocket letter that I have gotten, and I love to reuse the stuff that people send me because otherwise they just sit in a box and yeah, they don't get used or looked at. So I try to use some things that people have sent me. So on here, this is a wooden anchor that I colored with markers. I have some this what do you call it, some kind of fern that I bought that I said, oh, that looks like that seaweed stuff. So I glued some of that down. I have some flowers. I have some real seashells. I have some three-dimensional stickers. That's from the Dollar Tree. Then someone sent me this metal bird. I put that on here because it reminds me of a seagull. This is a seashell. It actually was a button that I found in my stash. Then I have a couple of these gems, like I've used them for pearls, sea pearls. The Life is A is stickers that I put backed with cardstock and corrugated cardboard. And I also have this green material here that almost reminds me of like sea coral. Coral, not coil. What am I saying? Coral. And I have a bigger piece inside, and I saved that. I only had like about this much. I was like, ooh, I have to put that in my box to use it for my beach journal. So this is like a beachy ocean journal. And what else do I have on here? I think that's it for the cover. And then on the spine, I have this lovely collage tag. Someone sent me like 6 of them, and this one said Discover, and I said, ooh, that will go good for the spine because the colors match. It's really, really pretty. So I just tagged that on at the top. And then here I found some charms. This is a starfish and a couple of anchors. And I didn't do anything to the back. So on the closure I have 2 other charms. One's a starfish and one is an anchor. And I use some blue, what do they call this? Twine? Is it twine? I know it's twine, but there's another name for it, I believe. But anyway. Okay, so on to the inside. Okay, I didn't do anything to the covers inside because this book is already busting at the seams and I didn't want to add to it. But whoever receives this journal, they can add pockets if they like. But this is a pretty paper. I believe, I want to say I did print this out, but I'm not positive. Someone could have sent me this, I'm not sure. But if I did print it out from a kit, I will let you know. These, I added some journal pages just to add some more pages here, and I printed this out with my on my printer, and I have some like old copy paper, this green, and I have blue, and I found this border image. I use Publisher, and they had this border image, and I used that, and then I made these lines. Okay. Alright, so here's the first page, and these pages are from that, it's a journal thing, and it's really floppy, and that's the paper I was talking about. It feels like material, but it's handmade paper, and it printed really well. I have a little collage here, a tag that I created here, and then just a little collage at the bottom. This is the blue paper. So there's 3 of these for each signature, and 2 cloth, that's what I wanted to say earlier, cloth paper. There's 2 pieces in each signature. There's 100 pages total in the book. Here's a pocket that I created, and I tucked in some tags and some ephemera. This is a piece of ephemera for one of the kits. Here I got a little seashell, and here's another tag that's held on by a paper clip. Look how cute the pages actually came out on that cloth paper. I believe, did I make this? I don't even know because it was last year. Yes, I believe I did make this. Well, someone sent me this. I don't know. It's been a while, but I just have it held on by a paper clip. You can see that this book is bulky. So bulky. I overstuffed it. Okay, here's another pocket with a collage front. And a few tags. And I also used some of Mrs. Cog's sentiments, and I will link that below too. Here's just a journaling card, and here's a tag that I created. And I used another journaling card back there as a pocket. And I sewed around the edges on the cloth pages. Here's just a little collage. A family out on the terrace near the beach. Another little collage here. The images in that paper pad paper kit is so cute. Journaling spot here. And then a couple of tags I created for journaling. It's one signature. Here's that other, this is a Tim Holtz clip. I don't know exactly what they're called. But here's some of that, more of that material that I used. I just sewed it on to make a pocket, and I added this little flower. And then I made this tag, and this was a piece of ephemera that someone sent me. So, because the pocket was shallow, oops, I used, where'd that clip go? I used this little clip to hold it to the page. Another little collage, and here's a charm, an anchor charm that I attached to that anchor. So this is like an anchor page. Another little tuck spot pocket that I used with another collage. And then these two tags I created. Journal went on the back. You know, I always find it hard when you're doing a video. Sometimes when you're putting things back in the pockets, they don't want to go. Another little collage corner. Another tag I created, and I got another clip up there. Journaling spot on the back. Life's a beach. Another little tag, and here's a what do you call it? Oh my god, I'm drawing a mermaid, drawing a blank. Another little tag with journaling on the back. I'm not going to take it off because it's hard to get back on. Look at the images, so pretty. Here's another piece. Someone sent me this, and I just made a pocket. Did a little collage corner. Here's just a piece of ephemera lighthouse and a couple of tags I created. Actually, I should show you something. Yeah, this is like a porthole. Isn't that cute? I should have like outlined it so you could see it better, but I forgot to do that. I love this. This actually came from the Dollar Tree, I believe. Where did that come from? One of the gems fell off here. I used a piece of paper bag to create a pocket, and I collaged it. And then here's a couple of tags, and this has a whale. What do they call that? I don't even know. Charm. And here's a hidden paper clip one. It just fits on top there. See if you can see that page well. This is such a beast, it's hard to handle. Some more paper here. You can see the edges. This one's discolored. That's how old this paper is. Another tag, journaling tag. And then another tag on the back. Nice little collage here. And this is actually a pocket, which this can go in there. The images are so pretty. Someone sent me this tag here with all these charms, sea charms and shells, boats. Why am I drawing such a blank? Oh my goodness, but a mermaid tail, seashells. I love this because that looks like a mermaid tail. Lobster, that's it. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Another little, this is like a double pocket. And this was a paper bag that I folded up to make a pocket in the front. And made some cards. Another, this is actually a couple little tags inside of a tag. And I put a fish charm. Some of this stuff is what people sent me. So this is actually 3 pockets here. Because I left the back open and I just put in a piece of ephemera. I'm hoping you can see this well. Another tuck spot here that I used. This actually came from the front cover of a sticker book. And I didn't mention, but I did leave the tails from the sewing. Some people like that. A couple of tags I created. This was actually this came from a pocket letter, and I just added a couple things. Here's another little tuck spot I created. A couple tags. This was a tag that someone sent me, handmade by Rhonda Stahl. But I put it in here. So Rhonda Stahl, she has Bully Hot Crafters. She sent me that from a swap, I believe. And here's a piece of ephemera with ladies on the beach. So see, I like to use, and this is a pocket. So I made the pocket, and then I left this side open so I can tuck some things inside, and then I did this cute little collage on front. Little collage here. I love this. These gold stickers actually came from the Dollar Tree. I gotta get there because they say they have die cups there for your die cut machine. I have to go check that out to see if mine has it. Here's another hidden paper clip. Explore. Here's, someone sent me this little coin pocket tag, and I put in a couple of pieces of ephemera from one of the kits that I bought, and which I will, excuse me, put that below. Another one of the pocket letter cards, and these were buttons, these little plastic, excuse me, pieces there. Some more of that fern stuff, a couple of shells. Another charm. This is a seahorse charm. And this is a little tag. Someone asked me where did I get these paper clips because of the curl. Mrs. Coggs uses that, does that to all her paper clips. And there's a couple of people, but I know Mrs. Coggs does it. So this time I said, you know what, I'm going to do that this time. Here's a lovely little collage here with another one of those pocket letter ATC cards. And then that's it. And then again, I didn't add anything to the covers because, like I said, it's so bulky. Look at that. I just love how it turned out, even though last year I wasn't into it. But I don't know, last year I wasn't myself, I have to say. But anyway, it is finally finished. I love how it came out. I'm really liking it a lot. And I never made a journal this wide before. Mine are usually a lot smaller. I don't know, maybe half the size it is, but this is a beast. I probably made like 2.5 inch spine, but never a 4-inch spine. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it. Any comments, questions, please feel free to add them below. I will link the shops where I bought the kits, and I will leave that information. There was a couple places, and I can't even remember the shops. One shop though is Mrs. Coggs, because I used some of her sentiments in here, and the others I will link below. I will also link below my Facebook group information, and it'll probably be on the screen too as it goes by if you're interested. I will also link my Etsy shop, because as soon as I get this loaded I will have this in my Etsy shop. And what else? I have a couple of Facebook groups. Yeah, that sounds good. Facebook groups. One is Sheila's Mini Creations, and the other one is Sheila's Paper Crafts. So I will link those below if you're interested. One is for journals and all kinds of paper crafts. The other one is for journals plus bullet journaling. If you're into bullet journaling, I just have that page so people can share their ideas and things. I don't do any swaps or anything. But yeah, so I'll link that below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I enjoy reading your comments and suggestions and all that. I thank you for your support, and I hope you're all staying safe. Some areas are getting some really bad weather again. We're supposed to have ice storm. I hope that we don't get too much ice. I hope we don't lose power. But for those that are in the path of this storm, I hope you stay safe, your families are safe, especially down in Texas. Unbelievable. Some places have gotten feet of snow and they don't even have snow ever. It's really crazy, this weather system lately. But anyway, I hope you all stay healthy and safe. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching.